Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Iduma, and in today's video we're going to be doing what I eat in a day. I've missed doing what I eat in a day. I think the last video I did that was what I eat in a day was last year, and it's still the same what I eat in a day because I'll be eating today all Nigerian meals. I'm trying to lose weight, summer body. I'm doing Chloe Thanks challenge. I'm on the right track. I'm exercising most days. So I'm trying to do that, and I'm going to be having Nigerian meals. I have my pots. I'm also intermittent fasting. I was doing 1 meal a day, but today's like an off day, so I'm having coconut rice later on. But right now I'm doing an Instagram live where I'm exercising, working out, jumping around, trying to kill myself. So I'm just going to have a slight meal. It's like 2 o'clock, and right now, as usual, I always tell you the time because the time is so important. It's 1:15. I don't know if you can see it. I never actually know if you can see it. Let me just keep it still. It's 1:15 basically. And then the workout starts by 2, and I really need something quick, easy, protein, carbohydrates, and fats. So I'm just going to have bread, toasted bread with eggs and avocados. Yeah. So I'm going to show you how I toast my bread, because I'm toasting it with the pan right now. I'm just like, the pan is already hot, so I'm going to toast this bread. And the recipe I'm using is like the recipe my sister taught me, and then it tastes so good, so nice, and I wanted to share it. So it's with cinnamon, butter, and bread. I wanted to do this video tomorrow, but then I just realized we opened this bread this morning. Like, we bought this bread this morning and it's just remaining like this. My family members are monsters. Comment down below if you're in that family that is like large and everybody's like a monster, like a food animal, and then if you're not careful, like everything just finishes. Comment down below if you're in that kind of household. So right now I'm just going to do the toasting, and I'm going to show you how I do it, and it's really nice. I have some avocados, half an avocado, I think. Yeah, I do have half an avocado that I had yesterday during my OMAD. Yesterday, have an avocado, and I have some eggs. I made eggs for my own father, and my father rejected my eggs. Not that he rejected my eggs, he doesn't just like fried eggs. So I'm going to have like one bread, fried egg, one bread, avocado. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Then a little bit of cinnamon, maybe a lot, and then we put our bread. This is what it look like. So once going with avocado, I added lemon to the avocado just so that it still keeps like its color and gives it a nice tangy taste. And then my second bread is going with some eggs that I fried earlier on, and that's what I'm having for my first meal. Both of them, not together, separately. So guys, I'm done with my Instagram live. Before I go have my shower, I decided to make like lunch and just have it like cooking before I actually go and have my bath and like just feel cool while eating my rice. So today for lunch I'm having coconut rice, but then I'm making it vegan. When Nigerians are making coconut rice, they always like add like beef stock or crayfish, something that has like an animal in it. But then in today's video I'll be showing you how I make coconut rice without adding in any crayfish or any beef stock, any stock necessarily, because I'm not even adding vegetable stock. But just in case you want to replace crayfish, you can actually replace crayfish with cumin, because cumin has that crayfish kind of taste. But for today's video I don't even have cumin, so I'm not even using cumin. I'm just going to have coconut. I wanted to use the actual milk of a coconut, but when I broke mine mine was spoiled. So I decided then to get coconut milk, and I'm going to just pop this open with all my power, with all my might. Just stick a knife through it, and then I'll show you how I make the coconut rice. Very, very easy. You'll be so surprised how easy it is, and I'm sure you're going to love the recipe. So for my coconut rice, I'm using 2 cans of coconut milk. That's because I have a lot of rice for the whole family. I have pepper, I have some tomatoes, green bell peppers, onions, sweet corn, spring onions, thyme, salt, sea salt, and a little bit of oil, and then water. I really want the coconut rice to be very coconut flavored, so I'm not really using a lot of water to cook it, just so that the flavor does stay. If I was using an actual coconut, the flavor of the coconut really sits in, and I don't have coconut oil to like really like get that coconut taste. I'm also using some seasoning cubes here. I'm using some seasoning cubes. So to a pot, I'm just adding my coconut milk. I'll start with 1 can. I'll keep this half, and then I keep topping it off. I add some onions, an entire bowl of onions. I'm adding some onions, and then some tomatoes, spring onions, including the leaves too, because the leaf does give you like more flavor. My seasoning cube, salt, but not a lot, just a little bit of salt. My water, both my oil and my pepper, all of it. The oil just makes it like fluff up and not be clumpy. It's like when you're cooking spaghetti and you have to put in oil, that's the same effect it has with rice. And last but not least, I'm adding in some thyme, just a little bit of thyme. As I said, if you want that crayfish taste, you add cumin, but since I don't have cumin, I'm just going in with a little bit of thyme, and then I'm going to stir. Let me get the spoon. So this is what it's looking like. It's really going to be beautiful. So I'm going to bring this to a boil for like 5 minutes, and then I add in my rice, and then I add in the remaining coconuts, and then I taste it too once it has come to a boil, and I taste it just to know if I should put in more salt or more seasoning cube. You know, those things you just have to like gauge your taste buds and know what it is. So it doesn't really matter if you're Nigerian or not. All these things are recipes and ingredients you could actually get anywhere, like at any time. Coconut milk is everywhere. If you don't have coconut milk, you can get an actual coconut and do it at home. Don't forget to tag me on Instagram at Iduma. If you are trying this recipe, do tag me, and I'll see you when it comes to a boil, and we'll add our rice. I can see it has come to a boil, so I'm just going to add my rice now and taste it for salt and pepper and any other thing you may need now, so that you just cook with the rice. So I've added in the water. I don't know if you can see it, but I've added in water, I've added in the rice, like more rice, more water, more seasoning cubes, and once it's ready, once like the water has reduced a little bit or even like a lot where I can actually see the rice, I would then add in like the bell peppers and the sweet corn. I always add those things as garnish just to make the food look beautiful, but then just to add like more vegetables and more micronutrients into my dish. So that's basically what I'm doing. I'm going to let it cook, but then while it's doing that, I'm just going to like clear up the kitchen, and then once it's done, I'll go have my bath and then eat it, because I think it's actually like a few minutes to 4. Let me check the time. What's the time? So right now it's 4:02, so give or take by the next 15 minutes, so 4:17, 4:20, I will check on the rice to see if it's ready, but I think it should be ready by then. I'm just going to clear this entire kitchen and come back and check on the rice. The rice is showing progress. So this is what it's looking like right now. It's very beautiful. Touchy tastes good. So coconut rice is not supposed to look like jollof rice. Don't do what I'm doing. It makes it burn. So when stirring, don't like stir to the ground or else it will burn. Well, this is what it's looking like right now. I added in some carrots. And then my dad got some pawpaw, and then I cut for him his pawpaw, and then I kept some for myself because I deserve some. I can't work hard for you and not have some. That's how we roll here in African homes. In every African home, once you send us message, we always keep for ourselves because why? We deserve it. As instructed, I have cut for my oga, my father, his pawpaw, but then I kept some for myself because why? I deserve it. I'm his daughter. Yeah. So guys, I added in more sausage, like one whole sausage with the eggs, because I really haven't had protein today. And then I have that pawpaw I stole, and then some mango stew that I stole, and that's what I'm having. And I'll have like corn later on because we are making corn. I'll show you. Well, we are boiling some corn. And we're going to have that with coconut. I'm going to have like one of these and coconut. My dad later got coconuts today. Hello guys, welcome back. Today is the next day. Today is, what's the time? I don't know if you can see it. Ooh, this screen is black. This is not my phone, but it's 1. Damn it, you can't see. It's 1:18. Yeah, and it's Thursday the next day, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you subscribe to my YouTube channel, like the video if you like the video. The like button really helps my channel grow and tells YouTube, you know, support this girl. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And yesterday too, I had the corn, but I didn't have it with coconut, and I had it with pear, not avocados. I had it with local pear, and I really had a good time yesterday filming. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video very soon. I'll be sharing with you my progress with the Iduma diet, eating the Nigerian food. So do stay tuned for that video. It's coming out next week. Like as this video is dropping, the next week the other video is dropping. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.